Hi guys, it's Max here with dartsreviews.tv in association with dartsplanet.tv. We've got some lovely Red Dragon darts for you today. We've got Jonny Clayton's darts. Really love the look of these. They do look quite long, but what I think we might have to do is head on over to the table and have a closer look. Okay, so we're over at the table, got the Red Dragon Jonny Clayton darts. These are the 2.0s. Box here, showing here with the standard sort of like red and white Red Dragon sort of box there. Picture of Clayton there with his signature as well. And a window showing the dart. We got the 24 gram and these are match weighted as well. Over on the back of the box, another picture of him there holding one of his trophies. Passion to play up here on a red stripe. Red Dragon logos, match weighted. And obviously Jonny Clayton with the usual game-changing innovation. Safety information and barcode. Let's get the darts out, have a closer look. Try not to rip the box. And here we go. Right, so darts look quite striking. We've got this sort of like red rings and the red stems. Got a lovely dragon logo here up on the flights. And obviously the EVA foam insert is doing what it needs to, and it's holding all the darts nice and secure. Let's have a closer look at one of the darts. What's really good with these, it's giving you the similar points to what Clayton's using. So you've got a much longer point than what you would normally get with Red Dragon darts. And then you have these extra milled 6 grooves that really stand out with that silver. And if you hold with one of your fingers slightly on the point, you've definitely got like a little extra grip point. Then you've got this very long tapered nose going from the front to, I'd say, almost a quarter of the dart, and then into the grip, and then another quarter or third of the dart at the back tapers up to the stem. At the very front, you've got the standard front section there, and it's slightly rounded at the front, bringing it closer to the point, so it's not quite a straight taper. And then it goes into 4 grooves, 3 rings at that taper section, and then another smooth section still on the taper before it goes into the parallel section. The parallel itself is a twin ring. Feeling it, it's not quite a square cut, but it isn't rounded either, but it's not catching on my fingers, which is really nice. The grooves in between the twin ring are rounded and slightly deeper than the actual square cut groove that's in between the ring. The taper at the back has 4 red grooves. You can't really feel those, they're quite narrow, especially with the filling of the red, and obviously a standard Nitro Tech red stem. Grip itself, for me with harder fingers, it's slightly smooth feeling. Like I said, it's not quite a square cut ring, so it's not catching on like my finger grip or anything like that. How I would hold, I'm actually filling those grooves with my front finger, which is really nice. Measurements on this though, bear in mind it's 90% 24 gram, is 6.9 millimeters at the widest point, and they are 50.8 millimeters in length. Decent length, plenty of space there. Definitely think it's going to suit more of a mid to front gripper, because this back section is very smooth feeling. I suppose you could use it as a push point because of the taper, but definitely going to suit more of a mid to front gripper here. And like if you've got softer fingers, I do think they're going to fit in really nice on the groove. But what we'll do is we'll go and get some flights on, and we'll go and have a throw. So we're over in the dart room, and we've got the Jonny Clayton Red Dragon darts. Looking forward to giving these a go. Looking at them, they're a really long dart with that extra long sort of point, and I think I'd mostly play about with the setup and get a slightly smaller stem and flight, but definitely looking forward to giving these a go. I like the shape of the barrel, and I'm liking the look of the grip. So we'll have a couple of practice throws just so I can get used to them and try and zero in before we go into our 201 practice routine. So let's see how we can go. A little bit high. Oh, deflection. But we've zeroed in 81. We made the correction there, got it dead smack in the center of that treble. getting a little bit of a deflection. Only 24, but I think that's more my shoulder than it is the darts. So I think adjusting my feet will correct that. So yeah, I think we should be good to go and go straight into our 201 practice routine. Game on. All right, so just remember, just move my foot slightly. That's better. 83. They're definitely nice, tight grouping. Left herself 118. $98. Left ourselves a nice double 10 finish. And there we go. One dart. More than happy to get that in 7 darts. I think if I played about with them and threw a little bit longer, I think I'd be able to zero these in a lot better. Because of the length of those points, I was able to sort of like go around the dart slightly over because it's given me all that extra room because the darts aren't so close to the board. But what we'll do is we'll go and head on over and have a final thought. I was more than happy with that. I got it in 7 darts. With those long points, it really does give you a lot of room to go around darts and get in between spaces that normally you wouldn't be able to do. The shape of the dart flew through the air really, really well, and I loved the grip. It gave me a nice clean release, and it was right on the right sort of area for me. Talking about the grip, I'm going to give it a grip rating of 2.5, dead smack in the middle. It felt very easy to throw, and I got a nice consistent clean release. There was no catching or anything like that. The only failings really were myself with my arm dropping and stuff like that. The actual grip itself felt really, really nice. We have the 24 gram, and they come in 22, 24 and 26, so lots of range to go. Something to suit most people because that's the sort of like area most people are throwing in between now, 24s, 26s and down to 22. So something for everyone, and I think a lot of people are going to be able to pick these up and start throwing with no major concerns. You might want to change the setup a little bit, like the flight and stems. Me personally, I'd most probably have something a little bit shorter just to give me a bit more of a flatter flight, and like I said, with those points you can pretty much get around and in some really, really tight areas and get some really close grouping. The price on these are $44.90, and they are a 90% tungsten as well, which is really, really good. And they are a player's dart, and nowadays you can spend phenomenal prices on a player's dart, and I think for $44.90 I think you can't go wrong. It's dead smack on the lower end of that margin, and they're, I wouldn't say cheap as chips, but they're definitely on that like price range that you're not too disappointed on spending out, and it's something you could get for like a birthday or Christmas or anything. If you agree or disagree with anything I've said, head on down in the comment section. I do love your feedback. It helps me improve, and it helps me know what it is you're looking for in future reviews. Make sure you tick subscribe, tick the notification bell as well. We've got lots coming up in the future, lots of darts, cases, shirts, all sorts. And make sure you head on over to dartsreviews.tv as well. Loads on there, reviews on darts and everything. And there might be something that you've been really interested in and you want to follow up on. Make sure you tick subscribe and tick notifications. And as always, come back, check us out again soon. Bye.